So you're curious about Webjets and what you can use it for in your classroom. Well, let's explore and find out. When you get to webjets.io, you click Sign in with Google, and that will link your account with your Webjets account, which will come in very handy later on. When you arrive, you will see over on the left-hand side, there is your menu of things. You've got your welcome screen, which gives you some tutorials where you can learn more about Webjets, some examples that other people have done. This Learn Webjets is nice in that it gives you some tutorials on how to do different things with Webjets. And then below that are the projects that you have been working on. So let's say you're ready to begin your first project. You can start a board by down in the left-hand corner. You'll grab that from the menu and drag it up into your project menu. And then when you click on it, you get a blank screen. Once you get the screen, you can copy and paste things, embed them in here. You can add a card, which will allow you to type directions or other information into your Webjet. I created one that I called Film Noir. Okay, here I put in some a card where I typed in information to some students. This group of students will be collecting information and materials about the film genre, film noir. They are to find examples of videos, articles, papers, infographics, or anything that defines the genre or shows its impact on the movie industry. Now, after I created this, it's convenient that I can share it with my students so then they can go on and collaborate together on this one Webjet to organize all of their materials. To do that, I come up to the three dots and I share. I can type in the email address of all students in the group, or if you want to save time, you can type in for one student. And once you've shared it with them, then they can type in the email addresses of the rest of the students. When they open it up, it'll look exactly like it looks here. And they can start searching for information and putting it on their Webjet. YouTube can be embedded right into Webjet. If you click on the YouTube down in the bottom menu, and you just search here in the toolbar, search for Film Noir, and it'll bring up videos right in Webjets. You can search through them all, find one you think will work well for your project. You can preview it by clicking on the play button. Once you've decided that it's right for you, you just have to drag it out into your Webjet and it gets embedded right into your board. To get rid of cards you don't need anymore, you click on the three arrows and click Remove. Okay. You can also embed Wikipedia right within a Webjet board. And now we know Wikipedia, we don't want our students to be citing that as a source in a research project, but as an okay starting off point. So Film Noir, we type that in. It brings up all their topics of different film noir articles that are on Wikipedia. You find the one you want. Once again, you drag it over, and the whole entire article will get embedded right into your Webjet board. And you just scroll down. You can read the article. But there's so many more things that are out there that students are going to want to collect on here. Okay, they can easily do that by copying and pasting web addresses. Okay, if you find an infographic that you would like to include on your Webjet, just go on the Infojet. You're going to copy the image, and then back in your Webjet, when you click on your board, you do Control V, and it'll be pasted right inside a card on your board. You can also do the same thing with a web page. Okay, copy and paste it, click on the board, do Control V to paste it right in. It embeds right into your board. Now let's say you want to go back to the site. All you have to do is click on it and you go right back to the website. Okay. You can also embed Google Slides and you can embed Google Docs the exact same way. Copy and paste. Here's your Google presentation. Maybe they found a Google presentation that they wanted to use the information for, or maybe they're creating one. They can put it right here as a place so it can be all organized with the material that they collected. Same thing with a Google Doc. If they wanted a bigger place to write some information, they might have created a doc. You can copy and paste it right into your board. And there it is with all of the information that they have collected. Now, as you can tell, this is a very small space for them if they wanted to go in here and actually type into a presentation. So what I usually recommend is when they're working on presentations, clicking on the three dots and open Origin. It'll just take them right immediately to um, its own tab so that you can work in it in its normal setting without having to search for it on your Google Drive. You can do the same thing with the Google Docs, but it is a little bit easier to work with the Google Doc on Webjet. Okay. All you have to do is type in it, and you can type the information that you have found, whatever you're collecting in your note sheet. You can make it bigger so that it fills up the whole page if you need to. Okay. So everything that you or your student would need is located right here in your Webjet board. Once you have created the board or your students have created the board, they may want to publish it. Okay. This could be a project in and of itself where they could create a board that they collect either their materials on, like a portfolio, or that they want to share the information they found with the class. So then they can just publish it and it gives a website that they can copy and paste and share with their classmates. So that is how you use Webjets.